He basically just said, like, hey, I want to go there. Like, let's make 1945 so I can live there.
Yes.
We could finish Miura's story. Like, I assume anyone who's in the mid to high 80s on their completion percentage is like literally one story beat from being finished. So you know what? Let's do it. Judgment Day, sunset, time to make up my mind.
Everything looks like it's made of gold. I remember the day the Kurabe family took
I
me
have
in.
been trying to do like low
I held
percentage.
Chihiro's hand, and there was a sunset just like this. Chihiro.
Posture check. Thank you, Mal. I was slouching a bit. I did the hydrate. I just didn't actually specifically say I'm hydrating. But I'll do it again. Doesn't hurt. So yeah, I have been, oh boy. So what I've been doing up to this point is just like getting everyone, like doing the lowest percentage story and bringing everyone along like that. But I'm looking at it now as like, I could just finish like 5 people's stories tonight. So let's just do that. Let's do it. Let's consider
I
Chihiro.
don't care who Chihiro says she is. She's still family.
Okay, we're done considering. Oh,
Takatoshi-san,
hey, what's up?
you actually showed up?
That Sentinel belongs to us, doesn't it? Why wouldn't I show up? So that's where it is, huh?
Yeah. The Sentinels inside that building.
Strange, isn't it? Pretty soon, all this will turn into a battleground. We'll be fighting in a place that's supposedly in the future. This is what we've been training for.
Supposedly.
Odd circumstances aside, it's an honor to fight using such incredible weapons. Odd circumstances.
Takatoshi-san, if anything happens to me, could you look after Chihiro?
Don't be stupid.
Whoa!
Whenever you're in trouble, I'll always be there.
Don't plant death
And if it ever looks
flags!
grim, I'll be the first to take a bullet for you.
And don't get discouraged. No one's going to die.
Again.
All right. Let's go. We're taking back our Sentinel.
That's what I want to hear. There it is.
I just need real quick to like yeah, I feel like we're up here, but we're probably not getting these built out yet. Hold on. 85 seconds before building rooftop. Okay. Oh, that's a real-ass gun. That was a future real-ass gun.
low power shots, but still. Feels like we've given these guys quite the punishment.
Well, that's true.
I want to thank you.
Gunshot electricity, not asses. That's fair.
Couldn't have recovered the Sentinel without your help.
It's still a little too early to be thanking me.
Right. Natsuno-san's already out there fighting. I'd better join her.
The Men in Black
Save some action for me, all right?
Hey,
See
listen.
you soon.
Okay. I have a clear transitory property answer to that question, Nacho. Who are the bigger jobbers, the Men in Black or Wajima? Single Man in Black knocks out Nenji Ogata. Wajima and entire crew gets beat by Nenji Ogata. Although that was actually in Ogata's mind, so it's possible Wajima could also beat Nenji, because Nenji is a weak punk. But I'm gonna say that Wajima's the bigger jobber. Honestly, the teenage protagonists do not actually... They do not generally beat up adults in actual hand-to-hand combat. They do a lot of shooting. What the hell am I doing? Oh!
BJ. A different me from a different time. According to him, I should be able to activate the Sentinel now. It worked. All
That's
right,
pretty
no
cool.
time to waste. Natsuno-san, can you hear me?
Miura-kun, thank God.
Wait, you're already in a Sentinel?
I thought it was all over.
Just stay put. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I have to protect my family.
Let's see the robot move.
Everyone I hold dear,
I'm ready.
even if it costs me my life.
Oh. Oh, geez, that was barely anything. That was really underwhelming, actually. That was just like Hijiyama shows up, is like, "You ready to go get the Sentinel?" He's like, "Yeah, bro." And then they do, and then that's the end of that. All right. I am a bit upset that they didn't show it move. I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. Takemiya has beat up a bunch of people, but I don't think any of them have actually been adults. Also, Takemiya.
Cool.
Yeah. You are. Can I lie? Not well.
Where could she have gone? Forget her. I need to find Nachan.
Yeah, literally stop
I should
thinking
check
about
with
Aiba.
Sekigahara if there's been any progress.
I don't think she did, because she's on the same side. She's on the same side as those guys. Like, I might be wrong, but I don't think she's actually beat up any SIU agents. Oh, did she? Okay. I'm through Iori's story, so I must have just forgotten that. Hang on a second. What am I... Box in the old school building.
So the box I thought was a projector
Uh-huh.
was actually a talking machine named Miura.
That's...
And the stuff Nachan wrote in her notebook.
That is...
She must have been talking about that. So it wasn't just made up. I'm sorry for doubting you, Nachan.
No, but the answer to that question is yes. The protags so far end their stories by getting in the mech. I will qualify that statement by saying we have only seen 2 of them, but we know from the destruction timeline that they do all get in the mech. So... So I think that is a reasonable assumption.
Anyone there? Are you in here?
Literally get in the mech, Shinji. I mean, except that we don't have a Shinji, but... But yeah, it still tracks. Megumi's story... Megumi's story is basically just get in the mech, Shinji, but for everyone. We do have a Nenji.
Got caught.
Get in the mech, Nenji.
We are here.
Hi, I guess.
Sekigahara, what happened?
The nanomachine separation inside the brain is progressing.
That's rough, buddy.
What does that mean?
He is in the same condition as Ryoko Shinonome.
Hey.
Do you know me?
I still have my memory.
Okay, cool.
I just ran out of my pills.
That's not good.
Don't mind me. You were searching for Natsunomi
You
Nami.
did. It was apropos.
We've determined her location. She's in Sector 3.
What?
Miura?
It is only speculation. But there is a high probability that she is there.
Okay, great. Let's go get her. Oh, wait. Sekigahara.
He's like, I'll be fine. Just leave me. Don't worry about me. Just go.
Go without me.
There it is.
I just needed to tell you. Besides, the black suits are only after me now. It'd be bad if they think you're my accomplice. Better to avoid being seen together at all.
Did you want to play Genshin Impact?
Come over here.
What is it? What is this thing?
Take it with you.
I don't know how to use it.
You'll need it to save Minami.
Yuki's Sukeban squat is like, I am here for it forever.
Miura is carrying a message for me. If I were to ever lose my memory, I need you to show me that message.
Will you be okay by yourself?
Myself is just about all I can handle. I'm sure Shinanome's medicine is in the nurse's office. Miura seems to be in a hurry. Please, go with him.
I'm assuming this takes place before Sekigahara's storyline, because Sekigahara's storyline picks up after he loses his memory and just wakes up in an alley not knowing what happens. The sector... check the... Nope, we're on rails. Here goes.
So,
Yeah, what do you got?
where is Nachon?
Southeast, 3.2.
That's incredibly precise.
There is an unusual concentration of androids.
That's not good.
Great. More of those creepy-ass robots.
They must have found something.
Something? You mean Nachon?
This unit possesses no attack capabilities. It is up to you.
I know. I won't fail.
Okay, so Yuki may not have beaten up that many, like, grown-ass adults, but she is about to go ham on a bunch of Terminators. So
I'm ready. Lead the way.
I guess that's basically the same.
They're back.
Are you... I don't think these things are particularly good at tracking.
They won't come in here. But if I take even one step outside, they'll attack. Ever since I got here, they just keep on coming. I ate my last can of food yesterday. And now the soda I was taking sips from is empty too. Oh, what should I do? Am I going to die here? Without anyone knowing?
Shoot. You gotta wait for him to get close enough so that you don't miss.
That's what I'm doing. Like I'm supposed to know how to use a freaking gun.
You did well.
Like, there's some nuance to it, but, like, it's ultimately not that complicated.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Aww.
Yuki-chan!
I finally found you. You're safe now, all right?
I know. But why are you here, Yuki-chan?
I'd come find you anywhere.
It's the longest story.
Even if I have to cross time and space to do it.
But luckily, we only have to cross one.
Oh, Yuki-chan!
The Steamroller's magnetic shield is still active.
BJ!
It is why the androids could not approach.
You came back for me!
Of course.
Do y'all think maybe we should go back and, like, leave before more androids show up? Because, like...
Smell talk must come later.
Quite.
There are 4 androids approaching.
Yes!
Let's go. No matter what comes our way, I will protect you with everything I have.
That's sweet. Wait, what? Okay. So, like... Yeah. That did not end with us getting in the mech. You know, we just unlocked this, so...
Yep.
I'm excited. We're just getting, like...
The river's nice and wide.
Just, like, closure on closure on closure on
It
closure.
shouldn't be a problem if the Sentinel pops up here.
Are you going to summon it right now? Perhaps we should wait until nightfall.
Well, we're going to send it right back, aren't we?
If it's only for a second, then we should be fine.
I want to change the registered pilot of Sentinel number 17. To you, Natsuno.
Wait, right here? Why?
I was previously using Miura's ID. However, the ownership of the ID returned to him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's because I operated Sentinel number 19.
I can no longer pilot a Sentinel. In order to shift to the Sentinel, it must receive a new pilot. But this change comes with a price.
Oh,
It will reset the Sentinel's stored memory.
Wait, That's not good.
Hasn't a huge part of the story revolved around retrieving your memory?
Will transfer all data logs to me. If it's done at the same time we change the registered pilot, I should be able to secure the log data.
Good thinking, BJ.
Not to know. From now on, Sentinel number 17 will be...
Right, no problem. I'll be the one who pilots the robot. And I'll fight together with my pal BJ.
He's like, yeah,
As long as Nachan isn't in any
no.
danger.
Sentinel number 17 will protect Natsuno.
If anything, I should be the one fighting.
Yeah, about that.
There is another Sentinel for you.
Problem solved. You get a robot. You get a robot.
We must work together and survive.
You know it.
Both processes must be performed concurrently.
Why?
Natsuno, it's time to activate.
Okay.
Everybody gets a robot. Not you, Okino.
Dang, that was fast.
It's pretty cool.
Now send it back, Nachan.
How do I do that?
Excellent.
It disappeared.
Oh
Does that mean it
no.
worked, BJ?
Oh no.
BJ? You okay, buddy? Say something.
He's no longer with us.
What?
BJ was the only one who could retrieve the log data. But the storage capacity on a scout unit like that is limited. He couldn't store both the log data and his own AI data. So in order to make room for the logs, he deleted himself.
No. No, you're wrong. He's just fooling around. Come on.
Yeah, you know, like he does.
BJ.
Bye-bye. I need to check something real quick. We might be closer to the end of this than I had anticipated. Because these final chapters are really short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you could have just transferred it over to, I don't know. Just transfer him back to Sector 0. Leave me alone, Kyuta! Wait, there's 2 routes? That is true. I think we can assume that a simple, like, what you could get in 1985, which is, you know, a good ol' 6 gigabyte hard drive. Probably not big enough to store a sentient AI based on a human personality. But we do have access to servers, to androids, to... I hate you, Kyuta. I'm leaving.
As Shinonome-senpai told me earlier, there's a second Juro Izumi from another world. He transferred his consciousness into an android. So that must have been what I saw. But still, why did it look just like my grandma when she was younger?
Mal, I think that's what's gonna happen because this is the other Juro. Kyuta Shiba is Juro Izumi. And he lives in our brain.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
Knock it off.
You are the nightmare.
I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can see you. I remember now. You live inside me. That day at the shrine,
Phrasing.
you jumped out of that robot and possessed me.
What do you think I am, a ghost? I had nowhere else to go. If it were up to me, I would have picked a more welcoming host.
Well, excuse me, Juro.
Tell me the truth. This isn't about my lost memories, is it? You're not trying to restore them. You're giving me someone else's.
What are you talking about? They're Juro's memories.
Yes, but a different
In
Juro.
other words, yours. The other Juro Izumi.
You know, this one's 3 times older than you. You know, we can't have you causing a scene. Your memory needs to be wiped. Let me try one more.
No, I have to go. I have to go. If I don't leave, Kyuta pops out and jump scares me. And I'm not here for it. Alright, we're in the hallway. Okino. Is there an Okino? Can I think about Okino?
That guy in my dream. He called himself Tsukasa Okino. I feel like we've met somewhere before.
Uh-huh. Well, that didn't help. Shrine, nurse's office. We've done those.
Miss Morimura.
Do we want this?
Chihiro Morimura.
Excuse me?
She's the one I saw in my dream. Excuse me.
Okay, listen, like, I'm gonna assume that was just for visual effect of him, like, oh yeah, I remember seeing her like this. The character that we're playing, which from what we can tell is basically a manufactured personality, is Juro Kurabe. But he's a manufactured personality that's been implanted with Juro Izumi's memories, and it's unclear.
Kurabe-kun.
We need to talk about this shit.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do, though.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
You talk too much. You think you could just walk in here and screw everything up? I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun?
That is so ominous.
Kurabe-kun.
I don't know what to do here. Keep doing it.
Kurabe-kun.
All right, that's. I guess we just have to go.
So, let me get this straight.
Juro Izumi came from the future.
No,
He
but
lost
sure.
his memories due to some incident,
Basically.
and the damage was so bad he needed a whole new personality.
Basically.
That's how he became me, Juro Kurabe. If the woman from my dream is actually our teacher,
Uh-huh.
then Tsukasa Okino must be real too.
Right.
Where have I seen him before?
I know where I've seen him before, but I don't know where you've seen him before. Yes! That's right!
There was a guy standing by the vending machines earlier. He looked just like Tsukasa Okino.
You were right about him sounding familiar? There are a lot of notable voice actors in this, so I would not be surprised at all. I don't know very many of them, except for a couple of people that I recognize them from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like, Yuki is Catherine, and Miwako is Mercedes.
You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
Oh, I don't know that one, actually.
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Juro Izumi, right?
You're not making any sense.
I know, but
Sorry,
just
but
go
I
with
don't have
it.
time for this. If you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time.
Oh, shit, you're right.
I know
She is
I've met
Marianne.
you somewhere else.
You can understand how I would get them confused.
That's right. I remember now.
It's been a while since I played, and I never finished it, and I need to. What the hell? This is a... Okay. There's a lot to unpack there. First of all... Wow. Second of all, that said 1 loop ago.
Face forward. The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter. Prisoner E426, look up while we're speaking.
Literally, who the fuck?
Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation. I appreciate your help. Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Oh,
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a
Right.
good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you
Right.
recognize her?
No.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough. But it'll have to wait until next week. She's currently out of the country.
the country?
In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Of course.
You are free to go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room. Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back. Mr. Charlie, take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
It hadn't occurred to me that these two could exist at the same time.
There's a distinct possibility
ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is, in fact, you from the future. As for his motive, he claims he had to commit this crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation. What? An evacuation order?
Is it kaiju?
It's on the news?
It appears there are kaiju.
Kaiju.
Oh, sure, you believe me now.
Looks like he's awake.
Nobody wants to
Almost
listen
done.
until the kaiju nation attacks.
What's going on?
All right, how the hell did we get here?
Hey, what is this?
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Are you serious?
Tsukasa Okino.
Yo, this Animus headband is a hell of an invention.
I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere. Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming.
Hijiyapa's the sucker punch
I
king.
imagine you would have come willingly.
You're Tsukasa Okino.
I feel like he's got 3 now.
I saw you in my dream and you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you. But that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this.
So,
To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself.
oh, they found Izumi.
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, he lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the
That's
system
still a
area.
weird concept to me, but
Go
okay.
ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun. So this is the guy.
Wait a
This is not
minute.
quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
Yeah, okay, explain. Explain yourselves.
He's under my control now.
Oh,
Can't hurt you anymore.
I guess that makes sense. Mel, I can totally see you being a sarcastic prisoner.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you.
Uh-huh.
Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality.
Which
The one you have now.
explains the last name.
You were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
Mood.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what
Do
can?
tell!
You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival.
Is it the plan where you kill
Would you like to
everyone?
hear it? What we call the UFO.
Uh-huh.
I know who programmed it.
Okay.
It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
Uh-huh.
2188?
Back
It's hard
in
to believe from looking
2188.
at you now. But he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else. That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed. But, well, it was.
Oh my god, I think I know what this means. I'm gonna keep going.
Where was this code reused from?
I have an idea.
It was a little outdated, even for its time.
Alright, hold on. I think we're about to get it. Hold on a second. Wait. We got a hint of this in an earlier Hijiyama storyline. Fuck. We learned when we played the other day from Hijiyama's storyline that Okino borrowed bits of code from a video game as a base for, like, creating his project. His big, like, environmental management, you know, ARC AI, project. And the video game was named Deimos. And so he left in the bits of code about fighting kaiju, and there is a fucking video game code executing on a grand scale while people are just trying to live and survive, and the Deimos code is leftover code from a video game that was used as, like, a baseline for the, like, environmental management. And the whole story is about removing the video game code, because that's what's making the kaiju attack. Is all AI based, and the AI is doing video game shit IRL, and we have to make it stop. Not unlike Tron, which is a damn near the only... Stop.
Yes.
Okay. So Okino, at least in part, designed the AI for the ARC project, which is the project where, like, human DNA is transported to a new planet, they terraform colonies, and they basically just, like, reformulate humans. And to live out peacefully in a new location because Earth is screwed. Okino designing the, like, in the process of designing the I don't know, the environment or the AI or whatever, borrows code from a video game. and either accidentally or purposefully leaves in code that makes it a video game. So all of the references to this is a game, we have to get ready for the game, like, is a game of survival, is leftover video game code that is supposed to be unused, but got tapped into, and that's what that makes perfect sense. The Deimos code is the leftover video game code. All right, game. Confirm my suspicions.
But it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju Deimos.
Fuck!
Deimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how kaiju were being produced?
Where do you think the name Deimos came from? It's not
Hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but I think you're pretty cool.
I think you're cool, Cell. And I think this game is cool. I feel like I just put the pieces together just as the game was starting to, and it feels really, really gratifying to have pieced that together. Like, gah! That's okay. So every time something came up and it was like, this is a game. The game is starting. Game. The game. I was like, shit, don't give me this weird meta narrative where eventually someone just turns towards the screen and is like, hey you there with the controller, you have to help us fight, lead us to victory. I'm just like, that was cool the first couple times, but like, it's getting to the point where it's a little cliched. This is a way better application of this as a game. And I am very, very here for it. Also, yes, thank you, Rayam. Thank you for reminding me that I am doing a good in the Cusa Grande. Having a good time. Zach, hi. Sorry you're having a rough night, and I'm sorry that I missed that until just now. Because I was yelling about plot twists. But, I mean, in fairness, that's kind of what these streams are.
We've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine. What if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field.
We need hacks!
Think about it. Each time we destroy
The game is busted, so we need hacks!
meta prize. Like scoring points.
God damn it, they're called meta
We can use
chips.
the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
Points, huh?
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
Fuck off! This is awesome!
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it. It's gone.
So that's a no.
Putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama.
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit.
I'm sorry. 13 Sentinels out of context. Please enjoy.
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit. Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
What?
Don't worry. He can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
If Hijiyama tries to punch the hologram, that will cement him as the himboist character in the game.
Oh, give the boy a prize. You can be surprisingly sharp at times. Hijiyama.
Shit!
Hokino!
Sorry.
You're...
You saw it, right? You saw it, right?
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off. Did you walk through tar to get here?
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
What? But then...
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
So it's her. She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
Open the airlock. Hijiyama, respond please.
Who is the child?
I need you to open it. Can you hear me? Loud and clear, Yakushiji.
What?
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock.
No!
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason. We're not infected. The vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji. Fine, I may be infected. But my daughter isn't. Please check her. It's true. She's not showing any signs of infection just yet. So you'll let her in, right? Please? Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period. Just save my daughter, I'm begging you! It's not a risk we can afford to take. You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been to hell and back together. If it's the last thing I ask of you, please, Hijiyama. I'm sorry, Yakushiji. You must understand. Hijiyama, patch me through to airlock control.
Who in the actual... Oh.
Izumi-san, I had a feeling you would say that. So I've sealed the airlock on my end. I can't allow you to infect this colony.
Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected, then we'll never return. Simple as that.
I can't accept this.
It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that? I entrust you with her life. My daughter. My Megumi. I'll protect her at all costs. I promise.
No matter what happens, I intend to fulfill that promise.
Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight.
I'm speechless.
Our fate was sealed a long time ago. I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours.
Yeah. The log itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy,
Yeah.
in the end you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not gonna be able to handle him alone. Go for it, Juro.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left. In other words, I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
This has turned out very differently than I thought.
I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right.
Oh, Ben Diskin.
Put your game face
I
on,
know that
Juro.
name, actually.
We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over.
Shit.
Sentinel number 13. Activate.
Yo. Good shit, video games.